I think Tom's actually, he's a good-looking guy, and last week they showed his ass. Now that we're changed to 8 o'clock on Wednesday nights for Smallville, do you think they'll still be able to show his ass? If not, I'm off. I'm done. We don't get to show Welling's ass. This is going to be on like Talk Soup. How many times did he say it? Welling's ass. I don't think you'll ever see Lex Luthor's ass. It's probably a little more pale. Actually, although, because he's like, he lives in a castle. He's a little. But now that I have off, I'm tanning. As you can see, I'm so bronzed. I really am. Look at me. I'm just like bathing in sun.
People always ask, when is Lex going to turn evil? And all these little things, these little nuances, these little moments that you see, they build to that, where finally Lex, has nowhere else to go except down the dark path. And so it becomes more and more interesting, and we start to understand. I think people are really accepting the character and embracing the character, and I think that's important, because the more they embrace him, they're going to hate when he becomes the supervillain we know he will become. We're going to look more into Lex's past. I particularly liked an episode in the first season called Zero, where we go back into Lex's past years ago when someone was killed, and was it Lex, and what happened, and we see, kind of trouble he got into as a youth. And so now I think we're going to go back into the past a little bit, and we're going to see, Lex takes a lot of abuse. I always said to the writers, he's always getting beaten up. What the hell is that? I'm Lex Luthor, damn it. But he's not really Lex Luthor yet. He becomes Lex Luthor. So maybe later on he becomes, like, untouchable.
They like the guy that's, wearing the dark suit and lives in a castle and drives the fancy cars and fences and always...
They totally want to rescue him.
I guess so. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice. I think it's great. I like when... I'm flattered that women appreciate, or fans have appreciated my character. Clark's greatest flaw will be getting closer to Lex. The more their friendship gets, the more it gets stronger. The stronger the friendship gets, Clark's in trouble. The closer you get to someone who inevitably is going to turn around on you. But I'm getting closer to him too. That's my flaw. It's weird, Being bald doesn't help because everybody recognizes you. Everybody wants to be your friend. I'm like Cheers, They come up to me and they're like, "Hey, come here for a second." They just grab you. "I want you to meet my friend Joe." I'm like, "Dude, I don't know you, so why don't you back off a little bit?" But usually people are really kind. But and women come up to you and they're like, "Oh, you're," and I'm just like, "Goofy me," I'm just like, "Yeah." They're like, "Come on, do your Lex thing. Do that stare you do." I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to do that right now. In fact, you're freaking me out." So.
Oh my God, but
that happens.
Love bad guys.
Yeah, I'm not. What's funny is I'm not a bad guy. Everybody says I'm a bad guy. Inevitably, I become a bad guy, but I'm not. Lex isn't bad yet.